Great.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today on behalf of QNN Television Network, activist, and we have been talking about bringing a national center for workforce development in Council District 1 in Baltimore County for valid reasons. The reasons are that in this district we have Social Security federal offices have been working for 30 plus years in this district, and lately the news is that some of the workforce have been shifted, about close to 800 plus employees, to PG County, and this area in general will become a ghost town like any other steel town in Ohio or Pennsylvania. All the economic factors will go down, especially the retail, the real estate, the school system. So this is not a good news. So some of us are joining hand here today to talk about a concept to bring a national center for workforce development into this area and connecting that concept with the $1 trillion of initiatives launched by the federal government for infrastructure development. So when we talk about infrastructure development, I'm sure a lot of workforce will be needed. So why not, when another federal agency is moving out of this area, why can't we bring another federal government, federally funded workforce initiative to this area to keep this momentum going on as the economic is concerned. So next to me, first of all, is Mr. Raj Kachuria. Welcome to us, Raj.
Thank you.
Well, Raj, you have been involved with a lot of economic development initiative in the state of Maryland. You are also part of the current governor Larry Hogan in different capacities, and you have been involved as an investor also. What do you think about this concept?
I think it's a great concept. We need something here in District 1, like I said, in this part of Baltimore County. And yes, it will be a huge loss to the area, the economic loss, and not only just that, because once that many employees move out, and they're not just doing local economic business here; they're also, some of them live here, and they live, play in the community. So that does have a big impact on it.
Thank you. Next to Raj is Mr. Ilyas Chauhan. Ilyas, fortunately, is running from this particular area for the State Senate District 44. Let us hear about his thoughts.
Yes, sir. Your question is business is in challenge because if it's 1,800 employees from this district move out, that a small business will be, because I'm an owner of small business and we see that way, the small business will suffer. So we have to do something for the small business. Infrastructure money is only as good for the business, for the community. We can do something because we have a community college, we have a college, campus is here. So we got to bring it some plans to deliver it, because that's what I learned is a minor business is the major become advantage. So in that base, we should work on for those small business, minor businesses, so we can make the best for my community. And that's what I look like it, and that's what I'm looking into.
Thank you, Mr. Chauhan. Now, next to me, we are fortunate to have somebody who is, I will say, has a career, has a lot of experience in workforce development. His name is Surajit Sengupta. He came all the way from Howard County, but we are lucky. Surajit, please give us some input or feedback. What do you think about this concept? Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Surajit. I own a company called Intech Workforce. So we're a staffing and recruiting firm. So the discussion which we're having here is to see how we can assist this community when there is a lot of job loss, right? So the first thing which comes to mind typically is how can you train the workforce? How can you make sure that after proper training, how can you improve the livelihoods of people? So since The people here have just told me that once you have 1,800 people who lose jobs. So how can you train them? How can you take them to the next level? That is a big thing, and we already have experience, and we're just discussing how to implement that and uplift the community. So I think that's a huge aspect of the whole plan.
Thank you, sir. Now, here's the point. I have somebody, there's a reason for him to be invited to this meeting. The reason is that whenever we talk about National Center for Workforce Development into this particular area, people come from out of state, even from the international market, when we're talking about not on catering the needs of the infrastructure workforce, IT sector will be a major workforce related need at the back end of all this initiative. So when they come, we need hospitality sector, boarding, lodging and everything. So fortunately I have Imran Shah with me, who has a long 25 plus year career in hospitality. Imran, my question to you, in this particular council district, or in this area that we are talking about having this center, do you think that all the necessary ingredients for boarding and lodging are present in this district?
Actually, right now, with the pandemic, it's a little bit tricky to answer this question. We do have the requirement. We don't have too much resources yet. People are working on it. Just like you're taking the initiative, it's a good idea to come up with. Let's work on it together. There's a lot of hotels in this area, a lot of Mr. Ahmed also in the housing market. He can tell you better than what's going on in the housing market. But in hospitality point of view, we definitely need and have requirements for it. I hope you guys, whatever you're planning, will work out very well, and we go with that.
Thank you, gentlemen. That's all about it. But at the end, I would like to say we are in election cycle in the state of Maryland. We are having our primaries if it happens on the time. June 28th is the primary, and by November we will have the new leadership in Annapolis and the state houses, and the top two positions also will be finished by November this year. But my question and the thought process is, and the challenge to the listener is that unless we elect the people who think out of box and they're creative, especially when it comes to the pocketbook issues and the economic needs, nothing is going to happen. So we need to elect the right people, right ladies and gentlemen in Annapolis for the next leadership cadre, so that we can meet all the challenges for the coming times. That's all about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.